I'm Minute with Alan. This episode is the poverty mentality. You know, we go through phases if we're going to be successful. A lot of people, of course, are born on third. They think they hit a triple. But for most of us, we have to work hard to be successful. And that means that first you have to survive. And when you survive and you start to make a little money and you start to set some things aside, then you go to alive. And now you have a little bit more confidence. You don't have the same kind of stress. You're starting to build something for yourself. And then you have arrive. So thrive, alive, arrive. And when you've arrived, you've made it. You start to build a brand. People come to you. You get unsolicited referrals. And then finally you have thrive. And thrive's the highest level. And now you're writing your own ticket. This is Maslow's self-actualization, self-realization. Now the problem here, though, is as you go up, you have to move from a poverty and scarcity mentality to an abundance mentality. That means you have to change some of your beliefs. You have to change some of your friends. You have to change some of your interests. Yet a lot of people go all the way up to thrive, but still have a poverty mentality. Now that's beyond just looking at a check on the dinner table as though it's a scorpion, although I know people like that. It's beyond inviting people to come have a drink at the bar and waiting for someone else to pay for it, though I know people like that. No, this means you won't share information. You won't share your time. You won't share your coaching. You won't share anything because you have a poverty mentality and you have to hang on to it or you lose it. You don't want to give it to other people. Now, the graphic looks like this. I'm going to screen share. So there you see, going from a poverty mentality to an abundance mentality, staying above the water, but those watertight doors have to prevent you from slipping back. You can return to this later. I'm tired of holding it. And so when you have a poverty mentality, no matter how much you've been successful, no matter whether you have you're alive or you have arrived or you're thriving, it doesn't really matter. And if you are defensive on top of that, and you reject feedback about this fact, then you've got a double whammy. And then you're in big trouble. Because it doesn't matter how much money you make. What matters is the kind of life you have, the kinds of friends you have, the kind of contribution you're making, the kind of discretionary time you have. $1 Million Consulting is a metaphor. It's a metaphor for being successful enough so that you can help others and have your own free time to help yourself and your family. That's how that works. If that's 10 million for some of you, fine. If it's 250,000 for some of you, fine. But lock down those watertight doors because money is not the key metric.